Flakko, Poetic Flakko, has said that he's basically going to make a video where he reveals Draco's killer.
Pretty much. He said that without saying it.
And
I talked to him too.
Yeah, and I got hit up last night. I know Munchie got hit up too by some people who are very upset about this, but I guess I'll read this. There's an arrest coming very soon in a famous LA rapper's death. My video's dropping once I get the green light to name the #1 suspect. The only reason the arrest hasn't happened yet is because they're building a conspiracy and don't want another famous rapper to flee. I don't want to interfere. If LAPD drag their feet another month, I'm dropping the content.
Hey, as soon as I seen it, I called him. I talked to him about it. And I ain't gonna lie, I'm not gonna say too much because this don't got nothing to do with me. But what I will say is, you feel me? Everything that he was saying, somebody's going down.
If LAPD drag their feet another week, I'm dropping the content. Flakko code, bro.
Somebody's going down, for sure, for sure. He's getting niggas off the streets. I'm gonna tell you this right now. He's talking to police. He know everything that happened. He know what's went on. He know the rumors. He know the facts. He know everything of what happened. And this is just me being an LA native and me having my ear to the streets. It's like he's there. He know what happened. And somebody's going down. I'm gonna just tell y'all that. For sure, for sure. But I told him he shouldn't do it.
I mean, I wouldn't do it either. Like, I feel like this kind of thing, more than anything, is what's going to make it really hard for him to move around in LA. And I know he's like not really in LA anymore, but I mean,
why.
What the play he's doing here basically is kind of like the WAG and 600 thing, where like they knew that Big U was getting investigated before everybody else did. So they ran mad content about it, which I guess, all right, fair enough. Like, if you figured out that Big U is being investigated, you could talk about it. But like, if you're really like predicting that somebody's going to get arrested, I mean, like they're basically going to treat you like you're the one making it happen, even if that's totally not true.
But the real question is, where is you getting all this information from, bro? Who you know?
True.
Yeah,
you kind of are the one making it happen though from this.
Basically, and what from what he told me is the police already know who did it, but they just basically don't want nobody else to they want it to be concrete so nobody runs away and all this type of stuff. That's what he told me.
I mean, that second sentence though is like,
yeah, that's like,
very interesting considering he's saying another famous rapper. Just that, so he's basically implying that whoever this is is a well-known, joined-up individual. Like, not
you
just
from here, you know what he's talking about.
Yeah, but of course.
I could guess, but you know, if LAPD drags their feet another month, I'm
that's
dropping
the crazy part.
like that's the crazy shit to me is that he's like saying like, listen, if LAPD's gonna
Think he gonna implicate YG in this shit, bro?
take too long, I'm just gonna do their job for them.
Yeah. What? How you feel about it, Munchie? I talked to you this morning.
I think something wrong with him. No, for real. It's some weird shit going on in his brain.
Can you pull the mic in a little bit?
I think something wrong with that nigga, bro.
With Flakko.
Yeah, something he like not normal. Something ain't right with him.
Well,
He not feeling that shit. He like, bro, trying to get the B team washed. I'm not feeling this shit.
No, that go for anybody. Like, why you just don't join the academy, bro? I tell you ain't even gotta be a college graduate to be a police, bro. That go for WAG 600. Like, who? I never heard of people go to somebody court date if they not there for themselves or to support.
okay, but
Like, the shit people do is just crazy.
are you consistent with this? Because when Traplo Ross has been investigating the dude David, who allegedly killed his underage girlfriend and stuffed her
Who court date Flakko went to, bro?
into the trunk of the frunk of the Tesla.
Uh-huh.
I mean, those are like his biggest videos on his second channel that he's like ever done, I think. And then B, I didn't see anybody saying that Traplo Ross was doing something bad by basically like exposing the rumors about what was happening with the investigation of that. So is your offense that you're taking to Flakko talking about this, is it solely because we can probably assume that the people he's talking about are people that you're cool with?
Trap did the video regarding this also. He didn't pause.
The people he talking about is people you cool with. Hell no, bro.
It and all kind of stuff. You never seen that?
Yeah, where he broke down the whole footage.
He did the whole, with the judge. He paused it and whatever he thought. But we talking about somebody that's talking about he ain't trying to interfere with their investigation if they take too long. Like, Like what the hell? That's two different things. They ain't, you know what I'm saying?
And I feel like, you feel me? Rest in peace to Draco, but I feel like it's different when you're reporting on somebody hurting a little girl and somebody hurting somebody that was in an active beef. I
Ain't different to Flakko. Tell you now, bro.
feel like it's a little different.
For
You know what I'm
sure.
saying?
True.
Reporting on kids passing away and weird shit like that, and a grown
Weird
man
ass
who was-
domestic violence type shit.
You know?
Everybody's like, hey, this little girl didn't deserve that. Whereas gangbangers killing each other, everybody's like, well,
Yeah, nobody
just-
deserved
yeah.
to die, but it's like they know what they signed up for. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I think it's slightly different, but this shit is still, it's pretty crazy, Flakko. I talked to you and I was like, hey. I
At the
don't
same
think you
time,
should
this
do it.
happened in public. I was at this concert. There was hella people backstage. There was all of us in the crowd waiting for, I think, Dom Kennedy to come out after Kamaya, and then this happened back. So there's a bunch of eyewitnesses that could be taking this approach. Flakko doing it from another state seems like he's inserting himself in the problem.
And
Well,
it seems
definitely
like he
inserting
waited.
himself.
Seemed like he waited because this happened
Yeah, a couple years
5
ago. Yeah.
4 years ago. And Flacco is not, he just didn't wake up privy to this information yesterday. He been
And
knew this. He wanted to wait until he
you're
was
a
out
part
the
of
way.
No Jumper. We
Yeah.
have people that work here that are closely related to this situation.
Flakko like Uncle Elroy, bro. Got his check and he was gone, bro. Start infidel, bro.
And blood related to the situation, you could have took this to them, but you're using it for content. So that kind of seemed disingenuous to me as well. Like,
Well, but I don't think it's just genuine because he makes it perfectly clear that he's all about the content and that like
Yeah,
he wants to
doesn't
get his
care.
views.
but
He
don't
doesn't
make
care
it
to-
seem like you're out for justice. And if LAPD doesn't do something, you will. When you could have been told the people family what's up.
I think
I
it would
wonder
be
this,
different.
though.
I agree with you, Tam, but that's not what I'm reading from this. You feel me? With the LAPD interfering, I'm dropping. I think he's saying exactly what the fuck he mean. I don't care that anybody passed away. Nigga, I'm finna get this green dollar sign on my
Yeah.
YouTube and I'm finna go crazy.
Well, Flacco's whole ethos is kind of like we should get all these killers and murderers off the streets.
Yeah, so
While
I'm,
simultaneously being on Facebook.
Exactly, bro. He been told niggas who he was. I don't know why niggas acting shocked now, bro.
Time with them and saying that he loves them.
And calling them prime ministers. And
Yes.
I'm wondering
saying?
this though. So if he were to drop it before the investigation gets wrapped up and people are arrested, is that like less police-ish? Because if Trapler
It's
Ross
more.
already did this, right? He already made a
They didn't
video
do this.
doing an extensive breakdown of what he believes happened, right? So we could say that cops could have watched that and said, "Oh, there are clues here. Let's follow up on the things that he's stating," right? So like if Trap has already done this and Flacco is seemingly gonna do a similar thing, but with more ironclad evidence based off of like investigative paperwork, what's the difference? Isn't it just all
What
police
y'all
stuff or
missing
what?
is or take the situation out of it. Anytime somebody pass away, that's what people do. Kanika Jenkins, remember when she walked into the freezer?
Mhm.
Everybody was trying to solve that.
Mhm.
Anytime this happened, this is what they do. But when somebody say if they take too long, or I'm not trying to interfere with the investigation, like I'm waiting on the green light. Like I don't know what kind of shit. Like you sound like
Okay, so remember when WAG said when he was putting out the stuff on Big U that was the warning sign, that was like the flare in the air, like, yo, it's time to get little.
But didn't Flacco already say he solved the Young Dolph case, right? So, I mean, what's the difference from that and this, bro?
Like if
Nah,
you don't
he
know,
could-
they come
no,
in.
nah,
Like
nah,
if
no.
he drops it now, is that like more respectable because he's kind of warning
it ain't
people?
respectable at all, bro. What he doing, what Wack doing is not respectable, bro. It's from a street person. Like you don't get on the hey run from the police on the internet. You gotta watch YouTube.
I think it's a little
that-
different.
Go tell the Crips. Ain't Big you from 60?
I think it's different if you watch the Trap Lord Ross shit. I watched the whole. I think it was maybe like 3 hours. I sat down and watched it, and he did tell a lot of information, but he more so was on a area of people or a group of people or a gang. He said, "I'm gonna drop the name of the number one suspect." Trap Lord Ross didn't do that. He just said, Inglewood, Pyro affiliates. You know what I'm saying? He didn't pull up a mugshot of niggas and was like him. Flacco finna say, I know this nigga's first name, last name. I know he said he already won it for another all time. I ain't gonna say
You
nothing.
post a mug shot.
Yeah, he's saying he already won it for something else, and he know.
But I
It
mean,
just
like
seems
also
like
if,
this
if,
Flacco want his credit for solving the case, bro. He do, bro.
if you're tapped into the LA hood Instagram community, a lot of people were making wrong assumptions based on the
You know
timing
what's
of
wrong
it.
or not, though?
You know what I'm saying? They're making really wrong assumptions, which
How
are
you know what's
Wrong
wrong or
as in
what's
what,
not,
though?
like they're talking about people. Okay, so there's I don't know if it was Twitter Spaces or Clubhouse you was on the other day, Munchie, when you was talking to all those people.
Oh, you see, he got you in this motherfucker.
That's
too,
what I'm
bro.
saying. Like that
Hey, me saying the bottle shit, that ain't nothing.
I know it's not.
People
but
think so because
that's my
white women go to
point.
jail so bad. Hey,
Speaking of that, bro, let's go ahead and get into that, bro. Man, this shit crazy, bro.
What it do, y'all? We back with another video. So as y'all know, man, the beef between Draco, the ruler, and Munchie B was pretty serious. Now, Munchie B pretty much was on Clubhouse and he let it slip that he actually was popping bottles with the killer of Draco, the ruler, which is
He let it slip.
crazy. So it seemed like, you know, he was trolled into going off on Draco, the ruler. And it was pretty bad what he said, because it seems like what he said it in a real way. So now pretty much a lot of people is saying, well, who is this dude that Munchie B is talking about that's responsible for the murder of Draco the ruler, who he confesses and confirms that he was popping bottles with him. Let me know what y'all think, man.
If you from out of town, you hang with, you getting chipped to, straight up, all that playing shit. I just talked about this shit the other day, bro. Just talking about, I don't be tripping off coming out here and doing niggas I don't give a where you from. I don't give a if you're from Alaska, none of that shit. You getting chipped. I don't care where you from, Texas, any of that shit. You could be from the Bay, Sacramento. You come out here, you getting chipped. Despite the devastation.
That's crazy, bro. I can't help but to think about Mozzie and, you know, the Mozzie and YG connection, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I wish Draco would have just did his shit, bro, and let that other shit go.
Going out there doing no rap diss and shit, cause like, if it's smoke, it's really smoke with us. We ain't playing. All that rap beef and all that shit, we not rap beefing, we really beefing. The homies gonna get you.
They either end up dying or like catching something or like scoreboard. Scoreboard. Right there. So look, find it.
The nigga Draco was all on Adam shit, right? Talking about this nigga and all that.
Man,
right?
Draco is dead, bro. What are we talking about? Don't make me disrespectful.
Hold on, homie.
Hey, bro, look. Hold on. Hey, you know Draco shit used to be on the table and ain't there no more, right? Draco shit was on the table and ain't there no more, right? Hold on. You do know I said fuck Draco and his brother worked there on Friday. Dumbass up, bro. Hey, Draco is dead, bro.
Damn. So Adam went on ahead and took the Draco action figure off the table, bro. Fake ass shit.
Hey, bro, the nigga that killed Draco, I passed the bottle back and forth to him all the time. What are we talking about?
What the fuck? Gender, because I do content with WAC 100. I ask some questions.
Draco, bro, Draco is dead, bro. Draco is dead, bro.
Let me know what y'all think. So Munchie B was pretty much trolled into going off on Draco the ruler in regards to the back and forth he had on Clubhouse. So pretty much there y'all have it. He said he pretty much pops bottles with Draco the ruler's killer. Who knows if he's from IFG or another neighborhood. Let me know what y'all think, man, because Jab 5 also was asked the same thing on Vlad TV in regards to Draco the ruler.
Shit, Flakko no, bro.
And Job 5 pretty much said that Draco the ruler was moving pretty sloppy because he was calling people out. He was dissing whole cities like Inglewood, you know, saying Ingleweird and stuff like that. Pretty much he was saying Draco the ruler was really off point.
But
just just creating enemies for yourself. Like me, like I gang bang, but I don't diss hoods in my music. I don't do none of that. Like people know who I am. If you know who I am, you know who I am. Like, but I don't give people no extra reason to want to give me any more than they already do. Like, you know, like when it come down to it.
Dissing Inglewood as a whole city.
And then going to go try to perform in Inglewood is crazy. Oh, it's like you create like more enemies for yourself. And when you do stuff like that, you just make yourself more of a target. Like it's different like when people already beef with you. Like for example, like Nipsey.
And now me knowing the landscape, bro, they probably took special offense to Draco doing that shit, bro.
So like everybody knew where Nipsey was from. Everybody know he got enemies, but he wasn't doing no extracurricular activities to make anybody want to get him more than they already, like, you know, like he could have been doing a lot more. Like, he had a huge platform. If he was dissing hoods and doing all that, he would have had squares like non-affiliates dissing hoods. It's like when you got an influence like that and people follow you, like, it's like people out of state that don't know what gangs is that will be saying like dissing Inglewood. And it's like when you got that type of influence and you using your platform for stuff like that, you just make people want to get you way more. And it's like I said, I fucked with Draco. I felt like he was dope. I felt like, honestly, like, he had it for the city. After Nip died, I felt like Draco was the face of the city.
Oh yeah, no, I feel like the stuff. Yeah, even Drake, like, he was really popular.
Let me know what y'all think, man. There might be a whole...
You know, it might be some prison time after what Munchie B said, bro. But not only after what Munchie B said, after what Flakko is finna reveal to us, allegedly or whatever, supposedly or whatever, have you, bro. And just be trying... It's real funny, right? Because it's so many... Oh, Flakko this, Flakko that. And I think so. I think Flakko, he deserves his flowers in his row. I don't judge him if he telling or infidel, whatever the case is. But a lot of you... Right, y'all, it's like you trying to hold him to this other standard now when he already told you who he was. You trying to act like, oh, bro, you supposed to keep it solid. Who supposed to keep it solid? I come from Idaho in Africa, nigga. I'm about to keep shit solid for you, bro. But and that's why I say I was in the No Jumper comments. I'm like, now they want to shun it and stray away from Flakko, bro. But it was a point in time when all was on board with that shit. Flakko did, Flakko all on that nigga nuts, nigga. Y'all niggas let me know what y'all think. Shout out Flakko though, blood. It just be the hypocrisies in you know, you see dick riding, right? When it's in their favor, but then when it's not in their favor, a nigga wanna disassociate.
Say ho, you can't be playing with that paper, ho. Nigga need that yaper, need it now and not later, ho. Say ho, you can't be playing with that paper, ho. Nigga need that yaper, need it now and not later, ho. Say ho, you can't be playing with that paper, ho. Nigga need that yaper, need it now and not later, ho. Say ho, you can't be playing with that paper, ho. Nigga need that yaper, need it now and not later, ho. Say ho, you can't be playing with that paper, ho. Nigga need that yaper, need it now and not later, ho. Say ho, you can't be playing with that paper, ho. Nigga need that yaper, need it now and not later, ho. Ay, I need that cheese like a grater, ho. Don't play me like no cent, cause I never Captain Saber, ho. Yeah, but you can fucking be my waiter, ho. Long as you get paper, ho, cause shit, that's what the paper's for. Y'all niggas chasing dough, but what we racing for? But we ain't racing, we just don't